you want to improve your squat. You have back pain, you have hip pain, we gotta get more comfortable in the squat. Here's another way that I love to work on this. It's called the leg raise, right? Not a karate kick of any sorts, but it is gonna help to get into those shapes. We're gonna start with something super simple. You're gonna use the wall as an assistance, accessible. I'm in the comfort of my own home. I'm gonna use the wall, I'm gonna stand on one leg, I'm gonna try to get my knee above the hip. Everybody say it, knee above the hip. Simple. Keep the knee above the hip, you're gonna hold here for about 30 seconds, then we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna try to go out to the side. 30-second hold here. If there's a little bit of a lean, no problem. Again, this is like my progression. You'll see some ballerinas kind of doing this upright. I'm not a ballerina. I am graceful, but not a ballerina. And then the last one's gonna be knee behind me. Notice I have to hinge a little bit here, but I want to keep this leg active and lift this leg as much as I can. Another 30 seconds there, just spending time with the knee above the hip. If you want to make it a little bit more complicated, hey, you can straighten out the leg, try to go for those shapes, bring it back, maybe go just for repetitions or holds. And then if you're Jedi master, then you can do it here. Awesome. Again, I'm not great at this, but decent, right? So work with the knee above the hip. It's going to give you that active range of motion that's going to allow you to strengthen the musculature around the hip so that when you are at the bottom of a squat, all those muscles are already firing. They're used to it. It's going to help you get down there a little bit more comfortable. And then, of course, in a passive way to get the knee above the hip, you guys have seen this in yoga. Your PT probably tells you to do this, but just spend time in a low lunge, right? Again, spending time with the knee above the hip, hanging out here, maybe bringing the elbows to the floor, going through different ranges of motion. And if that's not accessible to you, maybe you have some kind of injury that you're dealing with, hey, use your environment, right? Take a step up, right? Hang out here, that's knee above the hip. This is like the Captain Morgan pose, right? If you have something higher, great, go for that. But do it often, right? Don't be limited to where you're at. It doesn't have to be at the gym. It doesn't have to be at home. If you're out at Bank of America and there's a stool, throw a leg up. You're just spending more time with that hip underneath the knee, which is, again, the goal at the bottom of the squat. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. Keep it up. Keep squatting.